My name is Brianna Davis, and I am the Food and Built Environments Extension Associate for Steps to Health, North Carolina State University's SNAP-Ed program. Congratulations on taking steps toward creating a more connected, equitable, and walkable community. This training will introduce you to a community-led walk audit guide called Communities Moving Together, created in collaboration with Faithful Families, Thriving Communities. Steps to Health and Faithful Families are dedicated to positively impacting the environments where people live, learn, work, shop, play, and pray, so that the healthy choice is the easy choice. Having an active lifestyle can reduce the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other health illnesses. Walking, biking, and other forms of active transportation can be an excellent way to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine and keep your body moving. When communities provide crosswalks, sidewalks, designated bike lanes, street lights, and easy connections to everyday destinations, it increases the number of people that can safely walk, bike, and be active. In addition to improving people's quality of life, activity-friendly communities can also encourage more social interaction and promote economic development. Unfortunately, many of our communities are designed to support automobile transportation rather than active transportation, such as walking or biking. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has reduced social interactions and physical activity opportunities in many communities. With community site closures, indoor physical activity opportunities are limited and walkability challenges increased. Due to these challenges, there is a need to promote walkability and create safe, equitable physical activity opportunities at the neighborhood level through education and engagement of local stakeholders. Through community-led walk audits, you, as a community champion, can influence sustainable change where you live, helping people in your community to live longer, healthier lives. Even before you implement a walk audit in your community, you will want to consider what makes an area or route more walkable for your friends and neighbors. Safety is an important aspect of walkability. Are people protected from vehicle collisions and crime? Are there crosswalks and/or street lights? Convenience is another aspect of walkability to consider. Is there a direct route that people can use to walk or bike to key destinations in your community? Or do they have to go out of their way to walk or bike to locations like the grocery or convenience store, the park, or the doctor's office? Comfort is also an important consideration. When people in your community are walking or biking, do they feel comfortable? Is there shade? Is the environment inviting? Are there features like curb ramps for those who may be using wheelchairs, strollers, or walkers? Taking these factors into account will help you connect the specific implementation details with your community's overall goals. Walk audits are designed to bring people together to assess their neighborhood and to brainstorm ways to make it easier for people of all ages and abilities to safely get around without a car. Participants in a walk audit often use a checklist to consider street characteristics and conditions, barriers, positive and negative features of a particular route, and personal perceptions of the physical environment. The walk audit gives community members an opportunity to intentionally experience how easy or difficult it may be to get around in a particular area. Once you have a chance to experience the walking routes together, you will work collaboratively to brainstorm solutions and create an action plan. This is the exciting part where you begin to dream about what changes and improvements you could implement to make your community more connected, equitable, accessible, and safe for everyone. Walk audits really are a wonderful way to engage with people all across your community to collaborate on plans that can improve local walkability and access. All residents are encouraged to participate in a walk audit in order to ensure equity is considered when planning improvements that will benefit all residents.
It's amazing how much you find when you do take a walk, of things you see. And just to see their participation and some of the things they identified that we walk past every day and never take notice.
We looked at the areas where we felt like people were mostly going to be walking a lot. Post office, the library, the local grocery store, the park. We wanted to be able to make sure the route showed those areas, and that's where we put our efforts into putting signage that showed that there was 7 minutes to walk from the park to the library. We realized that the most that we could get out of it for the community was the areas that people walk the most in.
As you plan your audit, think about areas of your community that lack access to places to walk or be active. Are there local housing communities, food pantries, or schools that people need to get to? Talk with community leaders in these neighborhoods to get their buy-in and support for leading these efforts collaboratively. Not only is the experience insightful, but it also provides an opportunity to identify issues together and discuss strategies to partner, to make practical plans to resolve challenges and make improvements.
When we finished, we come back, we had a question and answer period. And I was just so amazed at how many people asked questions and how they showed interest. It was something great, and to have them participate, the community to help learn what your town needed, help be a voice for the town.
What I hope comes from the experience from the walk audit, I hope there's significant change, enhancements, improvements to the walkable routes that we took. Whether that comes through like wayfinding signage, through Steps to Health and grants and donations like that. Even if it's like crosswalks, just something that people see, that we did, with the discussions and notes that we got from the discussion afterwards of the walk audit, to see that, we made change and we're like actively trying to bring about change. We're here to help them and actively trying to make the community more safe and more walkable.
Over time, partners can leverage their strengths and resources and create a vision of what the community can be. Walk audits can also inspire your community by empowering members and leaders to be a part of the process, such as participating in municipal meetings or in local conversations. We believe that local leaders like you are your community's most important champion. So we want to equip you with the tools and resources to facilitate changes to support the health and quality of life of your friends, family, and neighbors.